Hello everyone, this is CoolPro95 and welcome to my return from holiday video special update, and this is also my 50th video on YouTube, which makes it even more special. And I know I could have made this video when I got back, but I couldn't have made it when I got straight back because I didn't have the time, and plus I was also worn out and tired after all that flying and everything and getting all the luggage and stuff. But nevertheless, I had a lot of fun on holiday, and I'd also like to say congratulations to my cousin for getting married. I'm really happy for you. And yes, the wedding was on the holiday as well. I was there and had a really good time. And once again, I'm really happy for you. But I'm not going to shout out any names because I didn't get a chance to ask them if they wanted to shout out or not, and I didn't have time to. But then again, I can always contact them on Facebook. But it's just that I was busy with other commitments and stuff. But anyways, now I'm going to switch to the other camera. Okay, now, here's one thing I forgot to tell you before I came back from holiday, but I didn't tell you this because I wanted you guys to find out through video special update, and it's also more of a surprise like that, and yeah, it's quite nice. But the thing is that the day before I went on holiday, me and my cousin were looking for the Mega Drive he found, but first I found that Twin Hawk game, and then I asked him if he really owned a Mega Drive or not, and then on the day before I went back, we found the Mega Drive. Yeah, it was my cousin's Mega Drive, but it's the brother of the one that got married. And then again, I'm not shouting out any names because I didn't have time to actually ask him for a shout out and stuff, but I'm giving him a shout out, but I'm just not mentioning any names in case they don't want me to. But anyways, I want apologies for stumbling mid-speech. That was not my fault, and it's not a speech impediment. But anyways, when my cousin's reaction was actually quite funny when he found this, because when we were looking for it and then he found it, he went "da-da!" and it was funny the way he did it because it actually made me laugh. But then again, it's my opinion, but I'm not laughing because he said "da-da." I was laughing because the way he did it sounded funny, and that's not a problem. So, and just because some of you may not find that funny doesn't mean I won't find it funny. But I just don't laugh at the littlest things. It's just the way he did it. But anyways, we found the Sega Mega Drive, and he gave it to me. He kindly gave it to me, and he also gave me some more iPhone cases and stuff, which is really generous of him. And he knows that I have a YouTube account, and this could come in like useful for YouTube videos and stuff. And I'll just show you what this basically does. Now here we are. I finally have a Sega Mega Drive, and this is actually a real one and not those fake ones that they sell in the shop with just compilation of Mega Drive games and stuff. And basically what you can do is, on the Mega Drive, is just obviously plug in controllers, otherwise how are you going to play the game? And it's also got a headphone jack, and here's the volume where you adjust the headphones. You adjust the volume of the headphones and stuff, and then reset it on and off. Obviously, how are you going to turn it on and off? And then here at the back we obviously have the power supply output and the antenna cable over here, the antenna slot and the AV cable slot, but it could also fit in RGB SCART cables and stuff, which is actually the best quality for a Sega Mega Drive. But however, in America, the Mega Drive is called a Genesis for some reason. But although they have different names, these Mega Drive games actually run a bit slower than the Genesis games, but then again, it's still worth getting, and plus it was free. It's better than getting it from a car boot sale. I'd rather get one for free than just buy one from a car boot sale, because that is just stupid. I'm not wasting any money on a piece of equipment when I know my cousin has one and he can give it to me, and actually and I tried it out and it actually works. But when me and my cousin first tried it out in Madeira at his house, it didn't work. But that was because it had something to do with the power supply over here. And yeah, I know the power supply may be different. Yeah, the power supply is actually different because obviously it's European and all the plugs in Madeira are like that. But luckily I got an adapter for the UK to connect to those type of plugs there with 3 pins. So this adapter actually comes in handy, so that's good news. But as I was saying, when we first tried this, it didn't work because there's something to do with the power supply here, and there was a bit here that was shaky, and I don't think it was supposed to be like that. So when I came back to England, I took it to my uncle so that he can repair it, and he found the right screws in order to open this up and then weld all the cables and stuff back together. All the cables inside the wire. All the wires inside the cable, I mean. And that's how we got it to work. And if you guys don't believe me, I'll just plug it in to show you that it works. And also, the switch is quite dodgy, so I have to make sure that I open it with one finger here and another finger over here, because if I just open it like that, the switch just goes down, it doesn't turn on at all. So the switch is actually quite dodgy, but I know how to turn it on properly now, so that's good news. That's good to know. But anyways, if you guys don't believe me, I'll just plug it in for you in case you don't believe me. Anyways. There it's on. Sorry about that bit of delay, people. It's just that the adapter wasn't properly, just that the power supply wasn't properly plugged into the adapter, which was why it wasn't turning on. But anyways, now you can see that the light is on and we know that it works. And that's actually good to know. So yeah, it actually works. And also to let my cousin know that it works and it's not dead forever, so that's good to know. Anyways, now I can finally unplug it. But however, I still can't play it, but it does work. But the only problem is that when I try connecting it to the TV, this antenna cable you see right here is actually a useless piece of shit, because I don't think it actually works. And as you can see, the wire, it's all actually torn up and stuff. Well, it's not torn up, it's just bits of rubber from the wire missing, and it's actually very stupid, but that's basically what it is. But I tried connecting it to the TV through the antenna cable, and I even used the right switch for it. I had it to RF where it's supposed to be, and it doesn't go for some reason, and it's really stupid of that to happen. And I even went to the menu of the TV to search for the channels, and it still couldn't detect it. I even reset the console to make it detect it, and it still didn't work. I tried it on my HD TV downstairs, and it didn't detect the image of the Mega Drive. And I also tried it on the analog card on my old PC, and even that didn't detect it, and that's old. So I can't actually get the image on TV screens and stuff. So in order to get the best quality possible for a Sega Mega Drive, I'll have to get myself an RGB SCART cable, which has one of these plugs right over here. You connect one end over here and the SCART to the end, to either the TV, or I connect it to the SCART switcher, or as an alternative I could connect the SCART for the RGB cable to my VCR I have downstairs, and then connect into the bottom SCART socket of my VCR, and then from the top SCART socket I use I use this cable, which I've shown you before. I connect this bit to the top SCART socket of my VCR, and then this composite cable, this composite AV cable, to my Hall Porsche HD PVR I have with me. So then I can record with my Sega Mega Drive. Same goes for my Sega Dreamcast I have right here. So, and that also explains why I didn't have a chance to play these games. And obviously it comes with a controller, otherwise how am I going to play the games? And also I've got the world's famous Sonic the Hedgehog for the Sega Mega Drive, the original, the first one ever made. And also Mega Games 1, which is a collection of free games. It's a compilation of free games. It's just a free game compilation, but I didn't get a chance to play it because of this stupid antenna cable, just being an idiot. And finally, Twin Hawk. And telling by the back, it actually looks like quite a good game. It's not actually that bad. And these cartridges are actually really good. They just look good, they have a nice appearance and stuff, and it's nice how Sega did this. And this looks like a good game, even though it's old, it still looks good. It was good for its time anyway. And here's the cartridge itself. Now anyways, now before anyone asks any weird questions and stuff, I know what some of you may be thinking. You're probably thinking like, why get an actual Mega Drive when you can get... Why get an actual Mega Drive itself when you can get a Genesis? When you can get a Genesis emulator, and when you can just download a Genesis emulator for free, and also download the CD images of the games for free as well. They all work. Well, I got this because my cousin gave it to me, and plus, it's actually a good device to have. It's a good piece of history, and these things that you shouldn't throw away is that you shouldn't actually throw these type of things away because, well, I'm not the one to tell you to throw things away or not, but do whatever you like, but I would say that I'd actually keep my old things because they may come in useful in some time. But anyways, now that's the Mega Drive and stuff sorted out. Just unplug that. Chuck the Mega Drive back in there. Controller. Shitty antenna cable that doesn't work. Power supply. Just get it to stand. Actually, no. Then put the games over here. And also there's another thing that I'd like to show you guys. Now, you know those two tapes I have? You know those two tapes I was telling some of you guys about on Hugo, with various clips of these old Portuguese Hugo shows? Cool. They had various clips of this show, and I've got two tapes of it right here. I've got Ora H Hugo e Amigos, but for some reason it says Ora H Aventuras do Hugo do Castor, and that means Our H Hugo's Adventures of the Beaver. And for some reason, and I don't know why, and I don't know who put that, but anyways, it's quite close, and I've got various clips with loads of levels and stuff, and It's a show I used to watch in my childhood and stuff, and here's the first tape and here's the second tape. And yeah, but for those of you who don't know what Ora Aga is, for those of you who don't understand Ora Aga, it's our H. If you don't know what Ora Aga, Hugo e Amigos is, then I'll say what it is. It's our H, Hugo and friends, and it makes more sense when I say it in Portuguese because it just sounds better that way and stuff. But anyways, but the order that's spelled like that means in like clock hours, as in time and stuff. But then again, it won't make sense in English. But however, in this second tape, 1.5 of the clips are severely fucked with static, and I'd like to get rid of that static because it wouldn't be nice for the viewers to watch, and they'll all just be criticising and stuff, criticising the video, saying, "Oh, why do you upload a clip with static?" Then say, "Well, it's not my fault the tape decided to fuck up on me one day." But however, there is a way on the VCR to get rid of some static and stuff. Static from tapes, but it doesn't do it permanently, but it does it when you play it, and you should do it every time. You should enable the tracking feature in order to get rid of the static, and it makes it play better, and it plays the tape better that way. And it's got nothing to do with video heads, because I've cleaned the video heads so many times, so it's obviously something to do with the tape. But however, the first one hardly has any static in it, so that's okay. But I know when I record this, if I re-record it, I'll enable the tracking feature. But I think they're the channel buttons or not, but if I'm wrong, then correct me if you wish, but don't do it rudely, because that's not nice. But anyways, as I was saying, this does not have as much static as this one. This hardly has any static on it. It's actually, so this is actually worth uploading. And this is also worth uploading too, most of the clips on there, but just 1.5 of them. But anyways, now I know what some of you may be thinking. You may be thinking, "Oh, why are you uploading Portuguese stuff onto YouTube? Nobody will understand it." Seriously, it's just stupid. What's the point in saying that? Of course people understand. You know, just because English was the first spoken language in the world doesn't mean it's the only language in the world. When are you gonna learn that there are a whole bunch of other people that speak a whole bunch of other languages and stuff? And if you don't understand it, then tough. Because yeah, it's all Portuguese and stuff, but I don't care, I'm still uploading it. Don't care what anyone says. For those of you who are like judges and stuff, you can't just go judging people and uploading on what you want. They upload what they like. I upload what I like. If I wanna upload Ora Aga, I upload Ora Aga. So, and you're not gonna stop me. I do whatever I like. It's my YouTube account, I do whatever I like with it. You do not dictate what happens on it, so you don't dictate what happens on my YouTube account. Now get over it. Anyways, that's those tapes out of the way. Now I'm going to switch back to my other camera for other news. Anyways. Now in other news, Ubisoft have confirmed in their latest trailer of Rayman Legends that it's going to be exclusive to the Wii U, and that is actually ridiculous in my opinion, because Rayman Origins wasn't exclusive to one console, it went multi-platform to the PS3, Xbox 360, Wii, PS Vita, PC, and now Nintendo 3DS. So why not, if Rayman Origins can go like multi-platform, then why not Rayman Legends? It's like they're trying to make more people buy the Wii U or something, so Nintendo can make a lot more money. I know all the people that are obsessed with Nintendo would like to get it because I'm not saying Nintendo's a bad company. It's a good company, I'm not gonna lie. But the only thing is that Nintendo just like to get a lot of money, just like, you know, just like the other companies. But why make Rayman Legends exclusive? They've already got an exclusive game for the Wii U, and that's New Super Mario Bros. U, which is coming out soon. Why make Rayman Legends exclusive to Wii U? Seriously. New Super Mario Bros. New Super Mario Bros. U is actually enough. It's enough to get people to buy the Wii U instead of just making 2 games exclusive. Apparently it's got enough games for it already. It's got enough exclusive games for it already. Why another one? Seriously. Maybe they thought it wasn't enough, so they thought they'd make more money. And Ubisoft also thought they'd make more money because everything like clashed with the Wii U and everything. It's like Ubisoft have teamed up with Nintendo or something. But I'm not 100% sure on that, but that's what it sounds like. And it's actually quite stupid, but I'm not saying that the Wii U is bad. It's actually quite a good console, apart from not having backwards compatibility of GameCube games and stuff. But then again, you can just play it on an original GameCube, and also play it on the original Nintendo Wii before the Wii U, and Plus. But the only thing is that they let you play GameCube games on the Wii U when you download them from this sort of... It's like the PlayStation Store, but for Nintendo. I think it's a Nintendo Store or something, but you can just download... But it just gives you, like, the option to download. You purchase the games online. You purchase the GameCube games online as digital downloads in order to go to the hard drives and stuff. But I really don't see the point in that, because why would I want to buy something I already own on disc? It's stupid, and also what else is stupid is that it also takes up more hard drive space, which the CD formats don't. And plus, digital downloads ain't even direct emulations of the games, whereas the actual discs are. They're just emulated versions. They're not the actual versions themselves. But they're different formats. It doesn't mean it's going to change anything in the game. It's just that the only problem is that it's the emulation. It's the emulation of the formats. It's not that changes. It's not the actual things in the game. The story and line and everything stays the same, or whatever the game has in it. But anyways. But the Wii U does look kind of appealing though. I might get it or I might not. I'm not 100% on that because it looks really good. But apparently it's compatible with Wii games and it goes up to HD 1080p for some reason, which is the original Wii didn't. Looks like looks like Nintendo finally decided to make a console with HD. But the 3DS looks good though. Old Classic Gamer has it, and I'd also like to welcome Old Classic Gamer back from his holiday. Welcome back. So now he's back in Serbia making his videos and stuff. And he also agrees about Rayman Legends being exclusive to the Wii U, which is a stupid thing to do. Because, well, I don't know if it will be exclusive to Wii U, because sometimes with games that they say it's exclusive to this console, but then like a few months later they release it on other platforms as well. Like for example, like Grand Theft Auto Episode from Liberty City was originally exclusive to the Xbox 360, but then like a few months later or something like that, it was released on PS3. So there may be a chance that might happen to Rayman Legends. But we're just not 100% sure on that, and apologies for scratching my nose, just an itch, but just forget about that. Sorry about that again. But anyways, well, it won't happen. It might happen, you just never know, so... But if you're going to get the Wii, then don't buy it straight away. And Also, for those of you who like Call of Duty and stuff, yeah, Call of Duty is really good. I like Call of Duty as well, but I don't like it that much to get addicted to it because I'm not an addict. Because my life ain't dedicated to playing games and everything. I don't do that. That's not what I do for a living, and it's also not in my nature, not in my respect or anything. So it's better to have a life than no life at all. But anyways, now moving on to Activision, is that they focus a lot on Call of Duty, but not on Crash Bandicoot. But apparently, my friend Bandicoot815 read on this Activision forum. He read on one of Activision's forums saying that they might be bringing back Crash Bandicoot, and he may be going back to his old formula, his old roots and stuff like that, but we're not 100% on that. It's just a rumour. It's rumoured, but it may be possible because it was written on their forum. It was written on their forum, or whatever, however you like to pronounce the word, but I'm just in the tie between the middle of the two pronunciations. But anyways, for those of you who think that the new Call of Duty game is going to be like babyish and stuff simply because it has robots, well, it won't be babyish and stuff because it's actually quite stupid if you say so, because it's still going to be rated at the same age. It's still going to be an 18. It doesn't mean it's going to be for babies just because it has robots. It's set in the future. What do you expect? Of course it's going to have robots in it, but everyone's entitled to have their own opinions, but I'm not sure if I like it or not, because there are a majority of people saying that it does not look good, it looks crap, and just a certain amount of people who do like it. But I'm not going to get it on release date. What's the point? It's just too much money when you get things on release date, so that's just a waste of time. And yeah, that is a complete and utter waste of time, so there's actually no point in doing that. So I actually wouldn't get it on the release date. Just wait until the price goes down, like a few months or a few more months, then decide whether you want to get it or not. And also, Old Classic Gamer gave the same advice as I did just now in his update of when he came back from holiday. So yeah, welcome back, Old Classic Gamer, as I said previously. But anyways, now moving on to other news. According to Oddworld Inhabitants, which is the company, you know the Oddworld games that are released on PS1 and all that, Oddworld Munch's Odyssey HD. There's a rumour that Oddworld Munch's Odyssey HD is going to be released soon, and that's actually quite cool, but it's going to be released on PSN, but not Xbox Live for some reason. It's already released on Steam and everything, but it's not released on Xbox Live or PlayStation Network, but it's going to be released on PlayStation Network, as rumoured. But that's what they say. I mean, I'm not 100% on what they're saying because I can't believe everything I hear, so. But that's basically what they're implying, so. Oddworld Munch's Odyssey HD is basically a HD remake of the original Oddworld Munch's Odyssey for the original Xbox, and yeah, they also ported that game to Steam, and now they're going to port it to PSN, so that's good. And I've got Oddworld Munch's Odyssey, the original game for the original Xbox, and it's stupid that they're not porting it to Xbox Live and they're porting it to PSN, because Oddworld Munch's Odyssey started out on the original Xbox. It didn't start out on PlayStation, but the Oddworld games from earlier on started out on PlayStation, so. But nevertheless, they could have released it on both instead of just one of them. So then that would be fair on both users, on Xbox users and PlayStation 3 users. So that is actually better. But for those of you and think that it's unfair on... I know it's quite stupid not releasing the HD remake of Oddworld Munch's Odyssey on Xbox Live. Well, I think maybe the reason why they did that was because that they know that the actual game, the original Xbox game itself, is actually compatible on the Xbox 360, and I've got the game itself right here. Here it is, Oddworld Munch's Odyssey, as you see before you. Yeah, and this is quite an old game, but it's still good though. It's compatible with the Xbox 360, but the only problem is that it's actually... The problem is just that it doesn't work all that great on the Xbox 360 because there are actually a few bugs on it. Like, for example, you can hardly hear what the characters are saying. They get laggy cutscenes, and also you can also get a bit of lag from here and there during gameplay as well. So that's basically what, and probably a bunch of more bugs that I don't know about or something like that. But I've played it on my Xbox 360 and I've experienced those bugs myself, so I know what I'm talking about here. But when I play it on the original Xbox, it works absolutely fine. But it's just that Microsoft are I don't know, either if they're too busy or too lazy to put full effort in the emulation for the original Xbox games to actually run them properly, just like the PS3 did, although the PS3 didn't do it for all consoles and stuff, which is actually quite stupid. But then again, it's still compatible. So let me just fit this crap in. Fuck's sake, move. Oh, and also, Oddworld Stranger's Wrath is already released on PlayStation Store. The HD version's already released on PlayStation Store, and I've got that as well, so, for the original Xbox, but I don't have it on PlayStation Store, but I haven't had a PSN card in ages, or PlayStation membership for that matter. PlayStation Plus membership, but anyways, that's not the only news for you Oddworld fans out there. There's more news that they're also making a HD remake of... There's also a HD remake of the original Oddworld game, the first one that ever came out for the PS1, Oddworld Abe's Odyssey, and they're renaming it to Abe HD, and I saw an official screenshot, the first official screenshot to what the game actually looks like, and it actually looks really good. The graphics everything looks outstanding. It's more 3D. It's a 2D platforming game, but they just make everything, they make the environment look 3D, of how they actually make it shaped and everything. It's more 3D than it was for the PS1. The PS1 was 3D environment, but for the HD remake it's even more 3D. It's like they added it's like they used a brand new engine for it. A brand new engine for the actual game, but I'm not 100% on that, but they might have, and it actually looks outstanding. And you can go on, I'll post the links below to actually, and I'll post the link to the screenshot below in order so you can see it for yourself. And yeah, it actually looks quite cool and everything. Everything looks so realistic and sharp and smooth at the same time. But anyways, that's how they made it, and yeah, it looks quite cool. I might get it or I might not, but telling by the looks of it, it'll get a lot of Oddworld fans buying it. But anyways, now moving on. If you want to check out Bandicoot 815's channel, then go ahead. And check it out. Because me and him do Let's Plays and stuff on his channel and stuff, so I'll post a link to his channel in the description. so you can check out the videos he made, and he's getting like low ratings on his video. Not low ratings, but a low amount of views in his videos. So, and seeing as I'm a nice and generous person, I thought I'd share my publicity of him by getting him more views and stuff on his videos, because it's like at least 10 views, and that's not good. But it's nobody's fault. But then again, we're doing games that everyone knows, so people should be viewing that. But then again, loads of people already done videos like that. But every video is unique, so unless someone else is trying to copy another video. But anyways, make sure to subscribe to him. If you have a YouTube account, you don't have to. Do whatever you like. It's your life. Do what you want. I'm not here to force you to do what you like. I'm just recommending. These are just recommendations here, people. So anyways, and me and TobyXY also uploaded part 7, our latest part, on our gameplay / let's play co-op on the Japanese version of Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back, which is called Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex no Gayakushu. And it's also, and I'm not making it up, it actually says it. Go look it up yourself if you don't believe me. Or you can go watch the videos and stuff. But I'll post a link to mine and TobyXY's co-op channel as well. And also to his other channel as well, Razorblade1812, as he changed his username. But however, the co-op channel name still remains the same. It still remains the same, the co-op channel, so that's good. It's called TobyXY Pro 195. That's the name of the co-op channel, so I'll post all those links in the description in order for you guys to know what it's about and see what you have and see what's in store for you in those videos on that channel. Just go to the video section and simple. It's not that hard. Just click on the tab that says videos. But anyways, now moving on to other news. Now, I know last year I said that I'd be doing a Christmas special playthrough on 3D Maze Man Adventures in Winter Wonderland. Well, that has been postponed until I actually find a proper copy of it, because the one I downloaded, the person that uploaded those files didn't upload the right files to it. He uploaded the files in the directory where the game's installed, when you actually shouldn't. You should make the CD image. You should create a CD image with the files from the disc onto it, so you can actually install it and play it properly, because nevertheless the game is still playable, but the only thing is that the reason why I didn't do it, he also didn't do it properly, and you didn't put the right files, and doing that doesn't give you, it still lets you play the game, but it just doesn't give you the ability to save the game or save the high scores and stuff. And plus, it is actually virtually impossible to save state on Microsoft Virtual PC 2007 without shutting down the operating system you're running on it. But anyways, and same goes for 3D Miss Maze. I've got that game as well, but it was uploaded by the same person on that website. I still got it, and I know some of you would like to see footage of it, but I'll get to it when I get to it, so please be as patient as you can. But if you can't do it, then at least try your hardest. I'm not forcing you to do anything, but just try. If you persevere, you can. Just try. Come on, persevere. If you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. But anyways, that's basically what I've got in store for this video and stuff. But for those of you who didn't care about this video, then don't even watch it, because you're just wasting your own time by watching it yourself. So I really wouldn't, if I didn't care about a video, I wouldn't watch it. So I wouldn't waste my time by watching it. I've got better things to do than just waste my time doing stuff. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed my update video that I just made, and thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video I'm gonna make on whatever I'm gonna do in it, or how I'm gonna do it, or how it's gonna be made and stuff. So anyways, see you guys in my next video. Laters.